Are you looking for a travel trailer under 3,500 pounds with a bathroom? Well, stick around. We found some awesome travel trailers. You're going to want to check these out. Hey everybody, Mike with RVBlogger here in front of the camera, and Susan's behind the camera. And if you've seen us before on YouTube, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time seeing us, welcome aboard. Susan and I make tons of videos all about RVing, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel. That way you won't miss a single video that we put out. We also invite you to check out our website at RVBlogger.com, where we have hundreds of helpful articles all about RVing as well. But without any further ado, let's get started with our review of travel trailers under 3,500 pounds with bathrooms. This travel trailer is the nuCamp Tab model number 320S. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 1,993 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 907 pounds for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of just 2,900 pounds. The hitch weight on it is 164 pounds. It measures in at 15 feet 3 inches long, and it can sleep up to 2 people. When you first walk into this travel trailer, on the right hand side you'll find the kitchen area. Straight ahead is the bathroom, and towards the back of this camper is where your sofa, dinette, and bed are all located. So right inside the front door on my right hand side is where the kitchen is located in here, and we'll start from the top. You've got this really nice natural wood in here against a white backsplash and countertop. It just looks really, really nice. Now these little cabinet here, they open right up. You have a little bit of storage up top. Down below that, you have a window here in the front that opens, and you've got a screen shade and a privacy shade. And then of course you've got your kitchen sink, and then of course you have a 2-burner stove in here. Now down below your stove is where the refrigerator is located. And the fridge in here has a really cool feature because the ice door flips up and it's magnetic, so it stays in place while you're reaching in here to get your ice cube trays out. Very often this door just sort of flaps up and down. It's very inconvenient. But this is well thought out with a magnetic door. Just below that, we've got a drawer down here for more storage. And then underneath of your kitchen sink, you also have a whole bunch of cabinet space under there. Now, one thing I want to point out here is that there is a receptacle and USB ports and a 12 volt that you can use. And it's weird that they're underneath the countertop, but you also have a grommet up here on top of your countertop. So if you have a toaster or something like that, you can run the cord over, down through the grommet, and then plug it in underneath. So I guess it's the best they could do with trying to get a receptacle up here to the countertop area so you can plug in any appliances that you have. Now down below this cabinet, there's one more cabinet, and you have even more storage down there. Now just to round out the kitchen area and around the corner from where the bathroom is located, you've got a location where your microwave oven is, and it's a decent sized microwave. You can get a good sized dish in there with no problems. Now here I am in the back of this travel trailer, and this is the multifunctional living, eating, and sleeping area. Now right now it's set up as a big, comfortable U-shaped couch area, and you've got this nice table on a lagoon swing arm, and it's very, very convenient. 2 people could easily enjoy dinner back here. The TV is mounted right under the microwave and on the side of the bathroom wall, so it's in a perfect spot so you can enjoy it while you're eating dinner, or you can just relax on your couch and watch TV, or you can lay in bed at night and enjoy TV at that time too. So I'll go ahead and pull out the dinette table and set this up as a bed so we can measure and see how big the bed is back here. Plus it lays out really differently, so we certainly want to show you that as well. But before I set up the bed, I just wanted to remove the dinette and show you one more thing. You do have a receptacle down here, a couple of USB ports, and a 12 volt port as well. So if you're back here with any electronics that you need to charge, you have full access. So to set up the bed in here, all you do is remove the side cushion for a second, pull the bed forward until it clicks, and then lower it down into place. Same thing on the other side. We'll just remove the side cushion, pull it up, and it'll click down into place. Now when we do that, we have a couple of cabinets that are back here that open up, so you have some additional storage. There's also a couple of USB ports under here so you have additional area to go ahead and charge any electronic devices. A couple of other nice features to point out are individual reading lights on each side, and there's also a couple of speakers mounted back here. And let me get the clip, there we go. You even have a couple of storage cabinets back here to put away all your clothes. Now, once you have your seat backs down, then up front, you just grab underneath of the bench and pull these forward. And they meet in the middle, and you just slide your cushions in. And there you go. You have a really nice sized bed back here. Now this measures in at about, I would call it 72, and it's about 70 inches wide. So not really sure what size bed to call it because it's a very unusual size, but you have about 70 by 72. So average size adults will be able to sleep back here very, very easily, and it makes a very nice, comfortable bed setup. I'd also like to just take a quick second and point out there is additional storage up top on both sides of the living area. Now, here I am in the bathroom inside this trailer, and it is considered a wet bath. Now, a wet bathroom means that you have a shower and a toilet. They're both in the same room, and the entire floor in the bathroom is the shower base where any water in here would drain out when you're taking a shower. Now, there's also a toilet paper in here, a toilet paper roll cover that's in here so that if you're taking a shower, your TP won't get wet. There's a mirror mounted on the wall. There's also a sink in here, and it's right behind me where the toilet is, and your shower wand, which is located up here, serves as both your shower wand and your sink faucet. So it's a very, very clever design. And for those of you that like to wash your hands in the bathroom after you use it, you certainly have that available. As far as the elbow test goes, it's not going to pass. But you know what? I'm sitting on the commode here, and I'm not really feeling very cramped at all. This travel trailer is the Aliner Evolution 15. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of just 2,300 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 1,200 pounds for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 3,500 pounds. The hitch weight on it is just 200 pounds. It measures in at 18 feet even, and it can sleep up to 4 people. When you walk into this travel trailer, on the right-hand side is where the dinette and living area and one of your beds is located. Then you wrap around through the kitchen, and then we're in the back of this travel trailer where your sofa and another bed are located. Now, when Susan and I first walked into this camper, we were really amazed at how much you can squeeze into a little space. Now, first of all, for those of you travel trailer purists out there, I know you're going to ding me and say, well, this isn't a travel trailer. Well, it is a travel trailer. Pop-up campers, which this is, are also considered travel trailers. Now, this is a hard-sided pop-up camper, which just means all the sides are hard. You know, there's no canvas in here. It's all hard-sided, and yet it pops up into an A-frame. It sets up very, very easily. I don't have anybody here to go ahead and put it down and set it back up for us at the moment, but we're at the RV show, so I'm going to leave it as is. But this is a really fantastic trailer. I'm sitting at the back of this trailer, and this is where your sofa location is. It's a very comfy sofa. You could easily sit, gosh, I don't know, 4 people here, no problem. And this also converts into a residential size queen bed. And the way it works is it's kind of a gaucho bed setup. So you simply pull this part forward and then rearrange all your cushions, which really isn't very hard at all. Just lay them down. And then this converts into a 60-inch by 80-inch residential size queen bed. Now, just in the center of this trailer is where your kitchen is located. I will say on the side of the kitchen cabinets, you'll find a receptacle, USB ports, also your thermostat is here, your MaxxAir fan controls are over here. So if you're laying in bed, you've got everything you need to plug in, charge all your electric devices, run the electricity, run the fan, run the heat, whatever you need to do. It's in a very, very convenient location. Now your countertop here features a sink that has a flip-up faucet, and then you can close this down and you can set up you know, a coffee pot or toaster or what have you in here and plug it in right on the side. And then of course, you've got a 2-burner range in here also. Now, I would really prefer to see this changed around a little bit like we see in some other travel trailers where the burners are located front and back. And that way you can serve more countertop space that way, and that would really help out in this situation because there's just not a lot. So if they did a front to back burner, that would be great, but anyway, it is what it is. Down below your burner is where your refrigerator is located. And this is a pretty good size refrigerator, and it even has a little separate freezer area. Just to the left of the fridge, you have a couple of storage compartments here for kitchen utensils, pots and pans, and such. Just across from the kitchen is where this little countertop area is located. So you could also set up a coffee pot or toaster or even a microwave oven over here if you'd like to. There is a receptacle on the side of this cabinet so you can easily plug everything in. All right, so here I am at the very front of this trailer, just past the kitchen area, and this is where the dinette is located. And the dinette table here is a freestanding table, so you can use it here, you can take it outside, you can stow it away, whatever you'd like to do with it. But this is a very big area where you could easily seat 4 people very, very comfortably with no problem whatsoever. Now, there's also storage underneath each of these dinette benches. It's accessible from a little panel inside, and there's also a panel on the outside of each side of this trailer so you can access all your storage under there as well. Now, one other feature about this dinette is that it does convert into another bed, and it actually converts into a residential queen size bed. The way it would work is you would move the table out of here. I'm not going to set it up now because we're at the RV show, but there are 4 poles that go in here, and then there's a couple pieces of plywood that slide from under the dinette benches to cover over top of those poles. You rearrange all your cushions, which are very comfortable, by the way, and you've got a 60 by 80 residential size queen bed in here. Now, you're probably wondering, where's the bathroom, right? Because we haven't seen it. It's not in here everywhere. Where the heck is it? Well, let me show you. Now, I've gone ahead and moved the dinette table out of the way. I just put it in the other end of the trailer. And they have this little secret hatch down here. They call this the hide-a-shower. So you lift this up, and this just clips right in place. So I'm standing inside of my shower base. I've got a wand here that I can use. My shower controls are here. My little soap dish is here. And the way it works is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but up top, there's a track up here that hangs on the ceiling. There's a shower curtain that would go all the way around. So you would close the shower curtain, snap it together, and now you're standing in your shower with your shower wand, and you can go ahead and take a shower inside your travel trailer. This is the most creative shower setup I've ever seen in a camper. And I think it's really cool because it's out of the way. It's, you know, you don't use the shower all day, so why have it be in shower position all day? You can close it underneath the floor, use it as your dinette, your bed, and finally as your shower. With the dinette table out of the way, I do want to show you a really nice feature that they have, and that is a receptacle and USB ports and even cable and antenna hookup. So if you are working at your dinette table, you need to recharge, plug in, whatever, everything is right here that you need. Now, you're probably wondering where the bathroom is. I mean, you're not going to go to the bathroom in your shower, I hope, because that goes to a gray tank. Not supposed to go to the bathroom in the shower in your camper. So, here it is underneath this countertop right here. This just folds up and out of the way. And then they have an optional toilet that you would purchase to go with this camper. Now, this is a cassette style toilet that goes in here, but it's out of the way, and you know, you can sit right on here pretty comfortably. Definitely going to pass the elbow test. You definitely want to be here alone while you're using it because it's not in its own room, but at least you have a little bathroom if you need to use it in the middle of the night. This travel trailer is the Cortes Camper 17. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 2,680 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 820 pounds for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 3,500 pounds. The length on it is 18 feet, 1 inch long, and it can sleep up to 2 people. When you first walk into this camper, you'll notice on the right-hand side a pretty good size wet bath. And then as we wrap around, we go through the kitchen area and then into the dinette and sleeping area. Now, I'm all the way in the back of this camper, and this would normally be a dinette. You'd have a bench seat on either side and then your table in the middle. But we're in an RV show right now, and they've got it set up so it's in the bed position, and we don't want to change it right now. But anyway, you can see that you'd end up with a pretty good sized bed back here. It measures in at about 72 inches. And as far as the width on it goes, you're looking at about 52 inches wide. So you taller folks are really going to have a hard time sleeping on this bed, but your average height people, you'll be fine in here. Now, you'll also notice back here that there are 3 really nice sized windows all around the sleeping area, which is fantastic because you can open the windows, and then they have a couple of screen options. So the one is like a blackout type shade that pulls down, and then the other is just a shade. So if you want to open your windows and get a nice cross ventilation in here, you can certainly do that with these windows, and all 3 will open up for you. Now, you'll also notice up top we've got all these storage compartments, and they are open all the way around. There's a nice felt material that's inside of the storage compartments, so everything you store up there won't bounce on a hard surface. It'll be nicely cushioned. Finally, we've got a TV here in the corner, and then more of an entertainment system up top with a couple of speakers and a Bluetooth radio set up. So really, really nice bedroom area or dinette area for you back here. Now, the next thing you'll want to note is the kitchen area here. Now, the kitchen is kind of neat. It's got a neat sink setup. You know, they don't have a lot of space in here, so they're trying to maximize everything. It's got this beautiful solid Sapel African mahogany cutting board and sink top cover. Very, very nice. And then below that, you've got like this, I guess, veggie strainer, wash things off kind of sink piece here. And then below that, you've got a really nice square-sized single bowl deep sink with an overhead faucet, and this actually will swivel around as well. Next to that, you've got a 3-burner stove, and then it's even got a real oven built in here. So if you want to throw a pizza in the oven, you are all set to do so. Next to me here is 3 smaller sized kitchen drawers, but you can definitely squeeze your kitchen utensils in there, no problem. Now, above your sink top, you just have a range hood and then more storage here as well. Now, one thing to note in here, we've looked all over this camper and we've only been able to find one electrical receptacle, and it's located underneath of where your dinette would be. You can certainly access it if you're laying in bed, or if you need to plug in a coffee pot or things like that. It's kind of in an inconvenient location. It's the only one that we could find.
Bring an extension cord.
Bring a power strip. Right next to the stove and the oven is where the refrigerator is located. We have a microwave oven up top, and then down below here we have a refrigerator, which is a really good size. It's about an 8 cubic foot fridge, nice deep freezer, and it runs on a compressor style refrigerator unit. So it's a 12 volt, it runs on battery and shore power, and the compressor style refrigerators definitely get cold much faster than the evaporative type, which runs on propane. And then finally, we have this sort of secondary table here. Now, this table's removable, or if you want to keep your dinette in the bed position all the time, you can use this as your dinette. It comes with one seat built in position, and then you could easily bring in another camping chair and set it up here, and you could use this as your dinette table. Or you could also use it as a workstation, because there is a 12 volt port up top here that you could use to power any of your electronics, and you could use it as a little bit of a workstation as well. Now, here I am in the very front of this trailer, and I'm standing in the shower. Now, I'm 5'11", and I can't really stand all the way up straight, so you have to crouch down a bit in here to take a shower. But that being said, this is one of the biggest wet baths we've ever seen, especially in a fiberglass camper. It's really large and roomy in here. Now, this does come with a shower curtain, which if you've seen some of our past videos, you guys know I do not like shower curtains, but The shower curtain's pretty cool because once you close it, it actually has snaps that are built into the wall, and you can snap your shower curtain in place so it doesn't blow in on you. So I think that's a pretty good solution to that problem. Also, you'll notice there's a little vanity sink in here, and then you've got a little spot for shampoo bottles, soap down below that. You can hang a wash rag on that little thing, this little bar here. On this side is where your toilet paper would go, and it comes in a protected, covered spot so it doesn't get wet when you take a shower. And then finally, when you're sitting on the commode, it's a little weird because, you know, the commode is sitting up really high and your feet are out a little further than you might like. But all in all, it's pretty spacious and roomy in here. It's got to be the biggest wet bath we've ever seen in a fiberglass camper. Let us know which one of these awesome travel trailers you liked best and why in the comments down below. We'd love to hear what you have to say about all these awesome travel trailers that weigh less than 3,500 pounds GVWR. And if you'd like to see some more travel trailers that weigh less than 3,500 pounds, just click the box down below, and Susan and I will see you in the next video.